The news updates. Reactions as Channel TV apologizes for wrongly saying Obi called for the release of the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu. You are welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning into the news. But please don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. In the world of journalism, mistakes can be costly, as Channels TV recently found out. The news outlet tweeted that Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi called for the release of the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. But it turns out that the statement was actually made by Mike Ozekome, not Obi. Channels TV quickly deleted the tweets and issued an apology, which some Nigerians have accepted, while others remain skeptical. One disgruntled viewer tweeted that they used to subscribe to DSTV and GoTV just to watch Channels TV, particularly their show Politics Today. But they won't be doing that anymore. They criticized the network for lacking in investigative journalism. Another Twitter user accused TV of trying to smear Obi by associating him with Kanu's activities. And yet, another user suggested that the mistake was not an error, but a deliberate move on Channels TV. Adam says, the agenda did not fly. You have always wanted to attribute the activities of Nnamdi Kanu to Peter Obi. Inozumdu says, at Channels TV, practice is 0% investigative journalism. Wale Nash says, I don't know Channels TV has become useless like this. Gen 269 says, every other thing you say about Peter Obi is hereby seen as false. It's time you all think about renaming your TV station. Try TVC2. Nobody is above mistake. This was tweeted by Kuti Omowale. N2 says, so where is Peter Obi's name mentioned? Obigwe said it was no error. It was definitely deliberate. We are familiar with your game. Channels TV, who uploaded that Peter Obi had called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and whereby they actually apologize for wrongly saying that, but different people with different views has reacted and called the Channels TV, names. The news about Peter Obi calls for the release of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu was said that the Anambra State former governor Peter Obi has called on the federal government to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Addressing journalists in Owerri, capital of Imo State, Obi said the government ought to dialogue with the activists. He emphasized that the use of force is not the solution to the Biafra agitation, as such agitations are best resolved through dialogue. I wish to appeal to the federal government to change its hardline posture on this issue and yield to the persistent clamor for the release of Nnamdi Kanu and other Biafra activists, so as to douse the tension in the country, especially in the southeast and south-south geopolitical zones. The federal government should engage them in dialogue. Every agitation in the world is resolved through dialogue and not by means of force. The former governor recalled that he was among the first to advocate a political solution to the renewed Biafra agitation and expressed disappointment that the advice was yet to be heeded. This has been my consistent position, and I remember making the same points when I spoke at an event organized in Enugu in February 2016 by the Igbo Youth Movement, he said. So now, the Channëls TV has apologized for saying that Obi called for the release of the IPOB leader. Why a lot of reactions has taken place, some have volunteered not to ever listen to Channëls TV again. Why they have given them a name that they have is 0% investigative journalism, they practice that, and their Channëls TV is always, that means every news about Peter Obi is false. That it is better they change their TV name. And the Channëls TV has apologized for this, but this makes Nigerians Obi supporters in the wrong mood. We have come to the end of the news. What's your take? Please share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.